What is up, guys? This is Team Slow here, bringing you another Hero Spotlight. Today we're going to be taking a look at Sonya, a melee warrior in Heroes of the Storm. Her basic abilities are her Q key. She throws a spear and pulls herself to the target. So think of it as Leona in League of Legends, her E where she throws her sword and it goes to the target. Same deal. Her W is Seismic Slam. She's going to slam the ground on the target and it does a cone behind. E is Whirlwind. Now these are all Fury based abilities, keep that in mind, Fury based, so whenever she deals or takes damage, she builds Fury, which allows her to use her E, her W, or her Q. Now her two heroic abilities are Leap or Wrath of the Berserker. Out of these two, Leap is far superior in my opinion. Now you can tell me in the comments below your arguments for Wrath of the Berserker, but Leap is better, especially with that level 20 talent, and we'll get into that a little later in the video. So, for her level 1 talents, we have War Paint, and her basic attack heals with War Paint. Block, which periodically reduces incoming basic attacks. Fury, this increases her maximum Fury. I've never had a use for this, to be honest with you. You should be using your skills. And Shout of Fury, which, I mean, it's good opener, but I prefer the negate that block gives you. But that's personal preference. Now let's move on to the level 4. We have Superiority, which all that does is it just reduces your the damage you take from minion camps and mercs and stuff like that. And we have Focused Attack, and that's just basically, it empowers a basic attack. Pretty easy. Boon of the Ancients. Hitting a target reduces Ancient Spear's cooldown. I like this one, it's okay. My favorite one here is Seismic Blow, and that just increases the damage done by your W. Moving on to level 7. Poison Spear, your Ancient Spear, does an additional 50% damage over 4 seconds, so it is a dot. Pretty good if you need to get in and finish somebody and get out quickly. Shattered Ground. Seismic Slam deals more splash damage, so it's going to cleave more around you. This is my favorite though, Ferocious Healing. Spin Fury to gain health, and it's on a 10-second cooldown for 10% of your health. 10 seconds, guys. I mean, that's pretty badass right there. So that's what I prefer. So let's move on to 10, and those are always your heroic abilities. You have your Leap or Wrath of the Berserker. Like I said, I prefer Leap, and I think you'll see why once we get to level 20. All right, now we're moving on to the level 13 talents. Composite Spear, and this just increases your hook range. Whirlwind heals more, and it also removes snares. So if you're having, you're getting snared a lot, you're facing a real snare heavy team, this is a good option. Dust Devils, this is my preferred favorite because it generates little AoE tornadoes that go out and seek targets. Pretty cool little ability. Aftershock, Seismic Slam has temporary reduced fury cost after using. So, I mean, says it all, right? Spell Shield, I've never used this talent. Out of these, the one I find I use most is Dust Devils. It is really good for cleaning up lanes quickly when you need to push. Moving on to our level 16 talents, we have No Escape. It gives more movement speeds whenever you use an ability, right? Enduring Whirlwind. Whirlwind duration increase. This is my favorite. I'll just say that right now. Mystic Spear. Ancient Spear always pulls. Always pulls. Imposing Presence. Basic attacks are slowed. This is, several heroes have this. Uther has this. Stitches have this. I mean, it basically slows down, which is a good ability if you're on your team is, or your opposing team is heavy melee, and they're going to be around you. If it's a ranged heavy team like, the Witch Doctor, you got Sergeant Hammer, you're not going to want that, obviously. And Stone Skin just gives you a 30% of your maximum health as a shield for 5 seconds. Moving on to level 20, of course, Resurgence of the Storm. A lot of heroes have that. It basically, if you die, you come right back to life. You don't have to eat that respawn timer, and that's good in some situations. Fury of the Storm, I don't find very useful for her because her basic attacks are pretty slow. Now, this is a really good on Nova. Any champion that's got a really high attack speed. The Crater. If you watch the opening of the video, you'll see this. This is what I love. I mean, it is so good if you catch a Nova out, a healer out, because basically your team can't help but focus them, right? So that's what I always pick level 20. And of course, Anger Management. longer duration, and increased disable reduction. So yeah, that wraps up her abilities, heroic abilities, and her talents. Of course, I haven't really done much on mounts because the hero spotlights I've done haven't really had mounts, right? So I'll just show you a few of them. Here, the Cyber Wolf, all the colors. The Dire Wolf. Of course, your basic horse, common. And you unlock these by leveling up per character. Not your account level, but your character level. The Rainbow Unicorn. And the Warhorse. And they're adding more mounts all the time, of course. And I saw the announcement this morning that Technical Alpha is going to be coming to an end here shortly, and we should be entering closed beta. I expect that announcement right around BlizzCon. So that about wraps it up. Stick around, check out the highlight reel, and please like, subscribe, share. I'm really looking forward to playing with all you guys once we get into the open beta and the closed beta phase here in the next couple weeks. And until next time, this has been Team Slow. Take it easy. As always, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Please follow me on Twitter and come in and say hi when I'm streaming on Twitch. The links are in the description. And until next time, stay salty.